you are our newest emerging artist. What does emerging artist mean to you?
It means I got a lot of work to do. But it means I'm, this is a step that I wanted to take for a long time. This is a plateau I wanted to get to because of the exposure that it allows me to have. Because I was a kid that, that was in school, and basically I was in the back of the class. Everybody thought I was being lazy, but I was actually just drawing cars. So I was doing the same thing at 8 years old, and that I do now in my life. Born and raised here in Daytona Beach. Exposed to Daytona International Speedway at a really young age. And that's where my love of racing comes from. And went away for 17 years and then came back and began working at Daytona International Speedway for a decade and a half.
Crazy.
And yeah, I know, right? It's how your life will do 180s. Got the opportunity after I was finished with my motorsports career to actually stay attached to it through my art. I would have loved to have been doing this 20 years ago. I would have loved to have that time back.
Yeah.
I hate to live with regret at all, but if there's anything I regret in my life, it's that I wasn't a pro artist sooner.
Yeah. Well, I think now you get to enjoy it, and you have a deeper appreciation for everything that's coming from it because you've known what it's like to not be a professional artist. And now this is my passion. This is what I want to do, and I'll do 100%.
And I relay that, to every kid that's an artist, and just tell them that basically, this is your passion. This is something that was given to you that's not given to many people. Yeah. So, don't hesitate to, make it your life and make a living from it.
So you're the first digital artist that the gallery has represented.
And I'm very flattered about that.
So for us, it's a big deal, and I'm excited to show this digital media.
I mean, innovation works its way into everything. And it's made, the digital revolution has made even traditional artists now have a platform where they can work more efficiently, cheaper, and therefore derive more profit from their art. And to me, to just be able to start from there helped me immensely. I don't know any other way to do it now.
Yeah.
I'm a slave to it.
What I love is so transformable. You can put it in different medias. You can print it on different materials. You can do different sizes. So it's so good for actual function. But it's still in the eyes of the artists. I'm not creating it. It's not my viewpoint. It's your viewpoint. And that's what makes it so special. And each piece has a unique viewpoint. So that's something that I kind of want to talk a little bit about more. What is your inspiration? How do you get inspired with your pieces?
Here's the easy part. Somebody who designed that race car or car in general already did half your work. Cars are art. So my mission daily in life is to basically take that art and frame it.
That's, I think, sometimes the hardest part is to create a distinct, unique style without closing yourself in to a box. And I think you've done great with that, in that you have unique perspectives, unique colors, and high contrasts. That's what I classify your work as. Plus, you have an intricate knowledge of these vehicles, of the sport, that I do not have, but viewers can perceive that. And I think that's really important, is the knowledge of it. You're not just going to go paint pretty cars. You're creating something that you have a deep knowledge and appreciation for.
I think that one of the most flattering things that anybody can tell me that owns my work is that the piece struck a visceral chord with them, because they have an affection for that driver, they have an affection for that car. And, whether we capture speed or we just capture a moment where the driver's personality or the personality of the car and the way it's lit. Like I do a lot of night pieces, as you can tell, like these two. That has become like a signature of mine as well. It frames the car so nicely. So it forces you to focus in on it as if, you were doing the director thing with your, with your hands.
you don't have huge backgrounds. You don't have everything. Your focus is
it's a car.
Is the car. Yeah. And it should be. You create an ambiance and a mood, but it's not overwhelming the pieces.
The shape, the way that light bends off of a beautifully sculpted car is enough. If I could put lights and all sorts of stuff in the background, but it's basically going to take away from the beauty of everything that's going on with the car.
What do you want your legacy to be?
To hang on anybody's wall, Amber, is an immense thrill. It's better than the money you get for it. This stuff's going to outlive me. I just want my work to stand for something. You know, I want people who are not yet born to be able to look at my stuff and from a historic and from an aesthetic point of view, to see it and say, I get it. I'm just so happy for the opportunity to be here. And my association now with Gallery500 is just something that has taken me by storm personally, and I sincerely hope that we have a great relationship for years to come.
I do too.
Thank you, Amber. I appreciate you.
Well, hope you all can come January 27th, Friday before the Rolex 24 race here at Gallery 500, One Daytona, the Art of Speed. Come meet Mark and see his work in person.